Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Guess what I'm doing today? We're gonna wash the Jeep. Haven't washed it in, since last June. Not last June, since June. Okay. Hey there. Haven't washed the Jeep since June. My parents took it to Colorado this couple months ago in June. Hey, got the Jeep behind me. Got my power miles. My dad's working on the barn, putting in a security light. And I'm out here cleaning the Jeep because it hasn't been cleaned since June, early June. My parents went to Colorado for their mountain trip, took up in the mountains. And now they're going to Florida. They're going to road trip down there. And I need to clean it because it is filthy. It's got like weird bird prints on it. It's been neglected a little bit. The front end is kind of a disaster. Lots of bugs. I think we're gonna show a pretty good transformation after today. It's gonna look excellent. Everything is just dirty. Dirty. So yeah. So first I'm going to start with a good rinse with the power washer. We're going to try to knock off any bugs, any loose dirt in the wheel wells. We're going to start with a good rinse with the power washer. inside of what I do. Finish up power washing it, then I'm going to start with the wheels. Alright, so I've got the Meguiar's non-acidic wheel cleaner, whatever, in the sprayer. I like doing the sprayer because you save more product because you can dilute it and you get the same effects for the most part, and you know, makes foam. And who doesn't like foam? It's just a cheap AutoZone brush. It was like $5. Pretty dirty. It's an Amazon detail brush. Not sure what the name was. They're a synthetic like material, not real boar's hair. But they're nice, they're soft. I think I've got, let's see, I've got a metal polish I'm gonna try out on these wheels. Let's see, try to get some of the really stuck on crap. Probably give the rubber itself a once over one more time. I probably missed a spot. You always do. Rims are starting to get old. You can see some of the stuff starting to peel. The chrome itself is starting to peel from the rim. All from age, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to... Alright, with the clean wheel. I'm going to do the rest of them, and then I'm going to come back and clay the front of the vehicle. I'll show that too. So in my last video, well, it wasn't my last video. In the bug cleaning video, I think I mentioned about like worst case scenario, what you would do to remove bugs. And so right now I'm going to show you what I would do worst case scenario. You know, this is 1,000 miles of driving, getting bugs on it. So I've got a clay bar from Amazon. It's one of the best selling Amazon's top pick. I think it's iPelly. It's got great reviews. It's actually pretty pliable. It's pretty soft, which is a good thing for clay. You don't want a hard clay. Hard clay will really scratch up your paint. And so I want the surface nice and wet. I'm actually going to continuously spray it while I wipe, just so that I can get, you know, the safest possible. If you don't have water, you know, you can use a wash mitt, or you can use a detailing spray, but I'm going to use water and just continuous spray. So here we go. So you want to, a lot of it's just based on feel, and you know, once it feels smooth, and that's when you know you got it. Which this is gonna probably be time consuming. Yeah, I mean, there's just gonna be tar, bugs. They're gonna be all embedded in the clay bar, and you can really hear it picking up stuff. So I think that's a good spot right there. I'm gonna do the rest of the front of the vehicle. which will be time consuming, but in the end, it's really worth it because then you don't have to spend, an hour trying to use your wash mitt and try to get everything super clean. So, all right, we'll finish up clay barring and then we will finally wash the Jeep. Alright, so I finished up with the clay bar, and it took a good amount of time, as it should. I did the rear as well, and now it's time to wash it. Time to foam it up. And Dad's making progress on the security light. I don't know if you can see him from here, but he's up there doing some drilling stuff. Alright, let's foam her up. Let's clean her. I went ahead and finished up washing it. Then I went ahead and rinsed it, all the soap off. And then here's a little quick oh my gosh. Quick tip. You spray a little bit of H2O Garden Gloss or Bead Maker or Meguiar's, their ceramic stuff. You spray that when the car is wet, and then if you rinse it, it makes it a little bit easier to dry because you get a little bit more water sheeting, a little bit more water beading. This side not as much, but this side has sat for a little longer, and you can tell that it water beaded much more, which just makes it much easier to dry because there's less water to pick up off the surface. And then Rain-X is holding great. Rain-X is a beast product in terms of something, you know, cost wise. It's like $5 at Walmart, and it's been on here since June, and it still is water beading like crazy. So yeah, Rain-X is a beast. I highly recommend that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and dry it. And when it's dry, I will get back to you guys. Alright, all done drying. Finished product. Now this is before I apply anything, you know, any protection to the paint. So I've been using the Grills Garage 3-in-1 ceramic wax. Been using that for a couple months now, and I've been liking it. I mean, it still looks pretty good for just a wash, and then when you apply that water beading, it definitely adds a little bit of shine to the paint. It's gonna need some love though in terms of paint correction soon. It's getting pretty beat up in spots. One interesting thing is, so right here, people close the door by closing like that, and then you get some prints. Not sure if that'll come up on camera, but there's some little scratches right there from people getting in and out. But all that is manageable with paint correction. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to apply the 3-in-1 wax and do some other random stuff. I want to make a video about rock chips and what I use to touch those up. I'll probably do that later, but yeah, looking pretty good. It's a well-needed wash. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. I'm not going to have an intro or an outro because, I don't know, I've been watching Whistling Diesel, and he's kind of been inspiring in a little bit, and just how his videos are, and he's just laid back, and I don't know, it's just fun. Alright, cut. See ya. Cut.